The soul of what it is to be a house in Ainslie. I don't think I've got those words exactly right. Hello, Holly, how are you?
I'm well, thanks, Cam. Thank you. I know you're trying really hard to sort of paraphrase what I said before, but yes, here we are at 108 Duffy Street in Ainslie, and you asked me what it is about this home that really speaks to me. It epitomises all of the characteristics, I think, of what a home in Ainslie can be or that people connect with.
See, you said it so much better than I shouldn't have even tried, should I? I've got to admit, though, the night before we recorded this video, I jumped onto the website and the way it just must have been the way the pictures look, but it sort of almost like looked a bit orange. I went, whoa, that's I hope it's sort of amazing on the inside. And then the next few pictures, and my shoulders dropped. I just went, oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is a beautiful home. It was extended from the original footprint about 20 years ago, 2006, and you just wouldn't know that because I think it's a timeless and enduring design. It has environmental characteristics and it was quite progressive, I think, for 20 years ago. Paul Gibson, Greenhouse Architects, is actually Jenny's son. And so I think there was a lot of love and attention that was given to the renovation and the extension at the time. Some of the things that are quite notable, it's very environmental, it has double glazing, has a great solar bank of glass across the northern aspect, but it also has beautiful west light that is filtered through the trees at the front here. The east comes up over Mount Ainslie and it's sitting on the most beautiful position at the top of Duffy Street above the Ainslie shops.
Oh, you've just painted a beautiful picture of it. But inside, the beautiful tiles and the wood is a feature as well, isn't it?
It is. There's lots of different layers and types of timbers that are within the home, and there is terracotta tiling. So it has a very organic feel. The kitchen has timber, there's jarrah, brush box floors, silky oak. The one thing that stands out for me the most that I think is quite unique is the no maintenance earth render that is on the outside of the home, and that's been texturized and made from sand, red sand from Goulburn. So there's a really nice local element to it, using local materials, but it's stood the test of time already, 20 years on.
I've got to say, upon looking at those pictures online last night, which was the first thing that I did. I did a whole lap around the house just going, well, and you rub your hand up again, there's texture to it, and it just looks awesome, doesn't it?
It really does. And we were here last night at 5:00, and the sun is coming across from the west and it's dappled light through the trees, and the colours that come alive at the front of the home are just beautiful. There's a really significant gum tree in the back garden that has become part of the landscape, and there's a north facing alfresco sort of decking that enjoys that tree. And anyone that knows Jenny, and that was what was really fun and exciting about our first open home, it was a community event. It was a hive of activity. Jenny, the owner, was here. Jenny's friend Keith, that resided here with her for many years, was also here, and he's a notable poet. And the home has a creative element to it, and you can see all the artworks around us, including a picture here behind us of that gum tree. That's really special to Jenny, and the way that a home connects with its exterior, with its gardens, with nature, with Mount Ainslie behind, elevates its livability. And so that's what it is to me, what I'm trying to describe when I talk about what it is that's an Ainslie home. This is one that does convey that.
Yeah, and I'll just sit over here and bumble away and get all the words in the wrong order, and you've just done a beautiful job. And with all of the houses that you bring to us on Zango videos, have all got a beautiful story, and this is certainly one of those as well. Very functional too, though. If you've got teenagers upstairs, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the flexibility of the floor plan. Paul was very, forward-thinking in that respect as well. So you do have currently 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Look, that bedroom upstairs is operating as a studio, so you could easily convert that into 4 bedrooms, so 2 bedrooms upstairs and 2 down. And if you are having a multi-generational family, or you've got teenagers and little ones and you want to be flexible with your floor plan, you absolutely have that. You won't recognise this room. So when we first came to this property, Jenny, being an artist, this was her studio.
Yes.
So it was just absolutely chock-a-block, full of beautiful canvases and her artwork and years of creating. So we've returned it to what it is, a lounge bedroom or, but of course it could always go back to being a studio if that's what you want it to be.
Yep, absolutely. All right, very quickly as we wrap up, let's talk about the area, because we know that we've got the Ainslie shops just over there. It's a short walk away. Every time we've got to give Manuel a shout out at the Ainslie IGA. We've got the Ainslie Bakehouse as well, which I absolutely know that you know about.
Well, we do want to give them a shout out because they have this year joined Ainslie Football Club to be a sponsor, and I know they're sponsoring the female teams as well. So huge shout out to the Bakehouse. And I just heard too, word on the street is they have the best curry pie in all of Canberra, possibly Australia. Have to go and find out for yourself.
Well, that's the thing. You do have to go and try out. And we've got Eggers down there as well. And then, as you say, Ainslie are very, very close as well. It's a beaut area. So how and when are we selling?
So we're running a little bit longer here, so everyone has time to come and see the property. With Easter and Anzac Day, we're going to have it midweek after Anzac Day. So Wednesday, the 30th of April at 5:30 p.m.
Beautiful. All right. Well, once again, Holly, thank you so much for showing us through this beautiful house. Another one of your beautiful properties. You need to come along and just feel what Holly's talking about. Don't forget also, though, that Zango is offering one lucky person the opportunity to win $25,000 towards a first home deposit. All the details, zango.com.au.